Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. This video is gonna be heavily scrutinized. Persons are gonna look to see if there's anything that they can sue me for. This video, like others on this subject, is gonna be reported to YouTube. But guess what? Guess what? That's a feed them business. In other words, I simply don't care. Now, in this video, I'm gonna bring to your attention an article in today's Gleaner. I'm also gonna share some exclusive information with you. Later on today, I'll be bringing you the news roundup. Now, remember to hit on the love button from now. If you are over here and watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that as soon as we drop a new video, you are one of the first persons to be notified. It's over 1 year and 1 month since Gabriel King was killed. There is an article on the front page of today's Gleaner that I'm going to address. It is entitled, Gabriel King Murder at a Standstill. I'm going to be reading some parts of the article. I will also be quoting the lawyer who is currently representing Amoi, Issa. This is what? The 10th or so lawyer to represent her. The Gleaner also quotes a retired judge. I'm going to tell you what the judge has to say, and I'm also going to be pointing out something very, very important to you. Amoi's lawyer is claiming that the police is being disingenuous. I'm going to prove to you that based on what he is saying, he on behalf of his client is the one who is being disingenuous. Now, if you look on your screen, the article states, a mobile phone belonging to Amoi Leon Issa has quote-unquote communication that could help untangle the mystery surrounding the barbaric murder of her 9-year-old son, Gabriel King, a high-ranking police investigator has disclosed. The article went on to say the nature of the communication was not revealed. Hear this now. An attorney for Amoi Issa has, however, rejected the claim, labeling it as disingenuous, an attempt by the police to cast her in a very bad light. The iPhone is in the possession of the police. The article goes on. But more than a year after the crime that ignited public outrage, the investigation has now hit a dead end, mainly because Amoi Issa has not complied with a court order made on September last year to disclose the phone's passcode to the police, and her reluctance to cooperate with detectives, the police investigator claimed. Immigration records have confirmed that Amoi Issa left Jamaica for Canada some time ago, according to the senior investigator who disclosed that she now faces arrest for not complying with the court order. The senior detective was quoted as saying this: as far as the police are concerned, the order for her to make the phone available for inspection is still live, and there is an order at the airport by which she could be apprehended, he explained. Lawyers for Issa are challenging the order because of privacy rights concerns. But according to the senior cop, detectives have reason to believe that the iPhone contains communication that is linked to the investigation of the child's mother that took place in St. James on the morning of January 13 last year. The police are of the view that there is communication made with the phone. We can't say the owner of the phone with regards to the incident that can shed more light on it, the investigator told the Gleaner. My viewers, my subscribers, let me tell you something. What I am learning so far, before I tell you what Amoi's current lawyer is saying, my information is that the police, they are not of the view that the iPhone contains communication that is linked to the investigation. them know. Yeah, man, they know that such communication is on the phone. So the question you're now gonna ask is, since the police know that the communication is on the phone, why don't they proceed with the investigation? No, they can't. They have to go through certain channel to get the evidence. Otherwise, that evidence cannot be used in the future. I'm also getting information that someone is using an iPad to access the iPhone, and that person who is using the iPad to access the phone, they are saying that based on what they saw, someone has accessed the phone. Are you following me? Yeah, man, follow me closely. So let's deal with what Amoi's current lawyer is saying. Look on your screen. Chuck Cameron, one of the lawyers representing Amoi, he fumed at the claims, describing them as attempts by the police to protect or polish over their inefficiencies. So here is Mr. Cameron being disingenuous. Look at your screen. Mr. Cameron noted as an example that the police have the option to go to the relevant telecommunications company and getting access to all the phone data. Mr. Cameron, I am not here calling you a liar, but that statement is fundamentally not true. And I will soon tell you why. Mr. Cameron continued, the law allows them to go directly to the telecom companies without even having to go to the court. So to suggest that we are obstructing or impeding their investigation is not true. Mr. Cameron, again, I am not calling you a liar, but that statement is not true, and I'm gonna tell you why. A retired judge also weighed in on the conversation. The retired judge confirmed that there is precedent for the police or prosecution to get recordings of telephone conversations that are relevant to a case from the telecommunications provider. The judge was quoted as saying, if a person refuses to hand over his or her phone or give the password or code for the phone to the police to assist in their investigation, then the police or the prosecution can apply for a court order for the telecommunications service provider to release the relevant conversations. The judge said that there are court cases in which telephone recordings have been used to assist the prosecution to ensure that justice is done in several cases, which were provided by the telephone companies. According to the judge, one such case was that of dancehall artist Adidja Palmer, popularly known as Vybz Kartel, who has been convicted for murder. He said, at the trial of Kartel and his co-accused, the two major telecom providers presented recordings of conversations which assisted the Crown's case. The retired judge, he's being truthful, but I'm going to address something very, very important that is missing. Let me continue reading. Mr. Cameron also revealed that Amoi, a businesswoman based in Western Jamaica, wrote 3 letters to the police trying to create an opportunity to provide the requested information, but said in each case there was no response. So that is fundamentally not true, he said, referring to claims that his client has been uncooperative. Mr. Cameron declined to discuss the offers his client made to the police, citing a constitutional motion filed in the Supreme Court that seeks to overturn the production order obtained by investigators last September. He's quoted as saying, I would not want to go into the evidence before the court. So, by now, you would have heard the story. Amoi Issa, she told the police that she was driving her RD along the Tucker main road. Most likely, listen to me now, most likely, the glass for the front door, the driver's door, it was wind down. It is also likely that the lock for the RD was spoiled. Amoi said she slowed down to navigate some potholes when 2 men walked up, slapped her in her face and dragged her out of the vehicle. She claimed that the men then drove away the vehicle with her 9-year-old autistic son, Gabriel King, on the back seat. She reported that she called the police and the vehicle was later found abandoned on the Fairfield main road with young Gabriel on the back seat. His throat was cut. The murder weapon, a brand new knife, which was apparently purchased for the purpose of killing Gabriel, was found on the scene. The body of young Gabriel King was cremated on Friday, March 4 last year, a little bit over a month after he was killed. So let me point out a few things to you. Yes, telephone conversations and text messages can be obtained from the telecom company. But here is how Mr. Cameron is being disingenuous. And let me school the retired judge on something. And me now pass my place. He's a retired judge, so it is likely that him no know. So me I go school him on something. WhatsApp. Yeah man, WhatsApp. It was first introduced in 2009. You hear what I just said? WhatsApp was first introduced in 2009. The allegations are that Clive Lizard Williams was killed on August 16, 2011. Follow me, follow me closely. WhatsApp was initially criticized for its lack of encryption. They were criticized for sending information as plain text. WhatsApp first added encryption in May 2012, but end-to-end encryption was only fully implemented in April 2016 after a 2-year process. So listen to me now and listen carefully. Even if WhatsApp communication was obtained from Flow or Digicel and presented in court in 2014 when Cartel and his co-accused were being tried, the fact that since 2016 WhatsApp introduced end-to-end encryption, and end-to-end encryption is a security method that keeps your communications secure. With end-to-end encryption, no one, and that means not even a telecom company, can read messages as they travel between your phone and the phone you are sending the message to. So my question to you is, do you think Amoi Issa know this? Do you think her lawyer, Mr. Chuck Cameron, knows this as well? So if the answer to both questions is yes, who do you think is being disingenuous? But the bigger question is, why is Amoi Issa spending millions of dollars on lawyers to prevent the police from accessing her phone legally? Remember now, the court has agreed that her lawyer and an expert on her behalf could be present when the phone was being checked by police investigators. Amoi Issa, what, if anything, are you hiding? Amoi, do you know who killed your son Gabriel? Amoi, do you know who was it that paid to kill your son Gabriel? Now, in the first video I posted with the death of young Gabriel King, I had said that Amoi and her husband, they were planning on migrating to Canada, and that Gabriel, he was seen as a burden to them. So the question is, where is Amoi Issa now? You heard what the investigator said? Has Amoi migrated to Canada? You see, boy, may I tell you, money can pay lawyers. Money can be used to delay a process. But money cannot clear one's conscience. Amoi, I know you're going to be listening to this. And like I said before, I am hoping. I don't believe in adoption, I don't. But I am hoping that Gabriel King's dopey is giving some people sleepless nights. I am hoping that Gabriel King's dopey a box and kick up some people in them sleep. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Vlog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver say, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals